Well, that makes sense.
Hello, did you miss me?
You've got a staff.
Come over to see me now. That's nice.
You've got an area where staff can cycle the cycles, yeah? And there's not many staff cycle.
Welcome to UK Police Files, where we break down real police encounters, examine allegations of misconduct, and explore the laws that shape public accountability. Today's footage is courtesy of Key Burks, so be sure to support the original creator by checking out the full video through the link in the description. In this episode, we're outside Bromley Police Station, where public auditors Coley Burks and DJ Audits are lawfully filming vehicles entering and exiting the station. What starts as a routine and peaceful audit soon takes an unexpected turn, as one officer's response sparks serious questions about legal understanding, the proper use of police powers, and the fine line between enforcing the law and overstepping it. Let's get straight into the footage and examine exactly what happened.
What are you guys up to today?
Just minding our own business.
Okay.
Do you mind letting me know that you're recording?
Okay, I'm recording. Are you recording?
You identify yourself as well, please.
My warrant number is P234858. I'm from Bromley Police Station.
Alright.
You
Cool.
don't need to know my name or shoulder number. That's my identifying number.
Coley calmly asks the officer to identify himself, a straightforward and reasonable request. Instead of providing his name, the officer replies that only his identification number is necessary. While this may seem like a minor exchange, it immediately shapes the tone of the encounter. Under UK law, an officer is not generally required to provide their name unless they are exercising certain statutory powers, such as conducting a search under PACE or the Terrorism Act, where specific information must be given. Even so, effective policing relies on more than meeting the minimum legal requirement. Professionalism, openness, and respectful communication are key to maintaining public confidence. When an officer chooses to withhold something as simple as a name, it can create an unnecessary sense of distance, reinforcing the perception that authority is being emphasized over transparency. And that's often where public trust begins to weaken.
What's your name, young man?
I'm not required to give my name.
Why not?
Do I need to?
Is there a reason you don't want to?
Prefer not to.
Okay. I'd probably advise you not to stand here. It's quite dangerous for you to stand
So I'm
here.
responsible for my own safety.
I know you are. Is there a reason you're standing at the rear of a police station?
We already spoke. Like, what's all this about, bro?
No, I did speak.
You tell him just to leave us alone. Like, yeah. So why have you come back out?
To you, have I?
Yeah, we've had a chat. That's it. Done.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Yeah,
You're coming back out.
I
Doing
didn't speak with you.
Well, I work here and I want to know why you're outside the
You
building.
don't need to know, do you? It's none of your business.
Well, what are you
I'm
up
in a
to?
public place. It's not any of your business, is it?
Makes me a bit suspicious, though.
Oh, then that's...
Especially with
You're
your
paranoid
attitude.
then.
Moments later, a familiar phrase emerges. It makes me a bit suspicious. Statements like this often become the starting point for unnecessary escalation, but suspicion alone is not a legal power. For a stop, detention, or search to be lawful, an officer's suspicion must be reasonable, based on objective facts, and linked to a specific legal threshold. Simply filming from a public pavement does not, by itself, satisfy that requirement. If an interaction is driven by personal discomfort rather than evidence, the focus shifts away from the law and towards subjective judgment. That distinction matters, because public confidence depends on police powers being exercised on facts, not feelings.
My attitude.
Well, you're
You
quite
just come up to
aggressive.
me, started recording me,
Yeah.
asking my name, asking questions.
That's because you've got
When I've already
cameras.
we've already spoken with this
I
gentleman.
spoke to you.
So it's just a bit unusual, isn't it?
Not really. I think it's a bit unusual hanging around at the back of a police
Alright,
station.
well, I'm in a public place. I've got freedom of movement. If I want to stand there, I'll stand there as much as I like. Do you identify yourself? Yeah, that's not very good, is it? Could you like say the number, where you're from, your name?
Can you tell me your name?
No, I'm not going to give any names. Alright, good. It's not very professional, is it? Like you're talking to a member.
How's
Yeah, I
that
know,
not
but you're
professional?
talking because I'm a member of the public.
Okay.
You're
so
doing
am
a
I.
service to the public.
I'm a member of the public.
When Coley says, "I'm a member of the public," the officer responds, "So am I." It may sound like a clever remark, but it overlooks an important distinction. Coley is an ordinary citizen exercising a lawful right to film in a public place, while the officer is acting in an official capacity and exercising powers granted by the state. Those powers carry legal responsibilities that do not apply to the general public, including the duty to act fairly, professionally, and within the limits of the law. Although police officers are members of the public in their private lives, that comparison loses its relevance while they are on duty. In uniform, accountability comes with authority, and maintaining public confidence depends on recognizing that responsibility rather than minimizing it.
You know, you've got all these like tattoos and that.
God forbid.
Little fit like jewellery and this and that.
No, and I've got earrings as well, sir.
He looks quite presentable.
Oh, thank you.
Don't know what's going on here,
I'll
but
show the number if you need to take it down, man.
It's a bit
do
discriminating.
you mind
isn't it,
identifying
sir?
yourself?
Yeah, it's PC Fraser, attached to the police station. There's
Young man, that's a bit discriminating, isn't
I'm
it?
not being discriminating
You are.
anyone.
You're saying I've got tattoos, this, that, and the
I'll
other.
just say these two look a bit more presentable than you do.
So because I have tattoos and piercings makes me unpresentable,
I
does it?
think so, yeah.
Well, that's your
For the
opinion, young
job
man.
you're doing, yeah, it's my opinion. We done?
Fortunately, ways have come forward in the way.
Whether you agree with the auditor's views on tattoos or not, the discussion raises a broader point about public perception. The officer quickly responds by explaining that standards have changed and that tattoos are now widely accepted within policing. That may well be true, but once an officer chooses to display personal appearance while representing the police service, it can naturally become part of public discussion. Members of the public are entitled to express opinions about the appearance of public officials, provided those comments remain lawful and non-threatening. In this exchange, the auditor is highlighting what he believes is an inconsistency, arguing that if personal expression is acceptable for officers, public commentary on that expression should also be accepted as part of open public scrutiny.
Well, this is my police station that I work from, so I could stand here.
All right.
The same as
Bit-
you want
bit
to stand
odd, isn't
here.
it?
Well, it's a bit odd that you're stood here, young man.
Young man.
Well, what would you like me to call you? You've not
Sir?
identified yourself.
Sir?
Are you a sir?
I'm a member of the public.
Are you a sir?
My tax pays for your wage. That would be...
Your tax pays for my wage?
Yes.
Well, your tax personally
The council tax
pays
that I
my
pay.
wage?
Yes, it does.
Well, mine personally? Because I pay tax as well.
All right, I don't want to get into that argument.
I don't think that would go very far.
You pay tax on tax.
Coley points out that policing is funded by taxpayers, and the officer responds with a sarcastic remark, suggesting that he personally pays for it as well. While technically true that police officers also pay taxes, it doesn't change the broader principle that UK policing is publicly funded through government funding and local taxation, making it accountable to the communities it serves. Rather than addressing that point directly, the exchange shifts into sarcasm, which does little to build public confidence. A calm acknowledgement of the role public funding plays in policing would likely have strengthened the interaction, far more than trying to score a conversational point. Professional communication isn't about winning an argument. It's about reinforcing transparency, respect, and public trust.
Anyhow, is there anything I can do for you?
Well, you can tell me your name if you want to.
I don't need to, do I? I don't want to. I don't want to.
Fair enough.
Okay? Hope you have a lovely day.
You too.
Fraser, do you want to... We're just going to stand there, are we?
I can do.
It's just
I'm on till 11 tonight. I can stand here. Can I not
It's
stand
just
here?
a bit of a waste of your time, isn't it?
Slightly.
Do you think taxpayers are going
But
to
I'm a
be
bit
happy
more
with you
concerned
just
about you
standing
because you're
around?
acting really suspiciously. You're very
I?
anti-police.
I'm not anti
You don't
anyone.
want to give any details over. You
What?
could be a wanted offender for all I know.
The officer then suggests that the individual could be a wanted offender because he doesn't know who he is. On its own, however, not knowing someone's identity does not create reasonable suspicion. Under UK law, police powers such as stopping, detaining, or searching a person must be supported by specific, objective facts that indicate possible criminal involvement, not by speculation or hypothetical possibilities. Simply recording outside a police station does not automatically provide those grounds. The auditor argues that this line of reasoning is being used to justify continuing the encounter despite the absence of any clear evidence of wrongdoing, raising further questions about whether the officer's actions remain within the legal threshold required for police intervention.
So, what suggests to you that I may be a wanted offender? Would a wanted offender come and record outside a police station?
A lot of people do actually because they want to get picked up to go to court.
All right, well, I don't want to get picked up. I'm not wanted.
Do you want to tell me you're recording me on another
I don't need to,
device?
do I?
I don't need to tell you I'm
No,
recording.
you do. It's in your policy to tell us, because if I want to make a subject access request for the information you're collating on me,
I don't necessarily
I can do
need
so.
to record
That's the
people,
reason
do
you
I?
have to let people know, because you're subject to
I have
data
to let you know at
protection.
one point during the interaction, yeah.
At a time that's practical.
Yeah.
And the reasons for that is because you work for an institution that handles data. So say I want to request that information you've collected on me. That's the reason. See, I don't have to abide by GDPR.
Okay.
So I don't need to let you know. Yeah.
Do you have access to any drones today?
Possibly.
You do, because there's been one flying around our police station, and obviously with the aviation laws, you're not allowed to do that.
Okay. Which aviation law is that?
You tell me.
The officer confidently states that flying a drone over a police station is illegal, but when asked to identify the law supporting that claim, he responds by telling the auditor to explain it instead. That exchange immediately shifts attention to whether the legal position is actually understood. According to the auditor, the drone weighs under 250 grams, placing it within the Civil Aviation Authority's A1 open category, which generally allows flights in built-up areas and near people, provided the operation complies with applicable safety rules and avoids restricted or prohibited airspace. There's no blanket law that automatically bans drone flights simply because they are near a police station. Encounters like this highlight why understanding the law and your legal rights matters. When people are informed, they are better equipped to question incorrect legal claims and ensure that public interactions remain grounded in the law rather than misunderstanding or assumption.
Well, that makes sense.
Hello, did you miss me?
You've got a staff.
Come over to see me now. That's nice.
You've got an area where staff can park the cycles, yeah? And there's not many staff cycles in there. It's more of a where you put the seized electric scooters.
Is there a reason you're zooming in on me specifically, young man?
The reason you're stood like that?
What, stood here?
Is there a reason your hands are in your pockets?
Are you quite new
Because
to
you're no
the-
threat to me, I've already explained this.
You look quite young.
Yeah, I'm quite young.
It's nice to see youngsters in the force, to be
Let me
honest.
get a bit closer picture to you. Because you like zoomed in on me. Make sure I can get your full outfit.
Who's the most senior out of you three? Of your league?
Probably my colleague over there.
this guy's the most senior out of you three. How long have you been serving?
Long enough.
Service.
PCs, mate.
What makes him more senior?
You don't like me, do you?
No, I don't mind you. I'm indifferent towards
Well, you said a
you.
minute ago you didn't like me and you didn't want to speak to me, and you said I should leave you alone because I'm wasting your time.
I didn't say I
You've
didn't
come
like
over to
you.
see me again.
Because you're entertaining.
Fair enough.
So you have told me, I just like to speak to your colleague. Do you know the legislation on it?
Sorry?
He's got a very good sense of humour. It wouldn't hurt to smile, would it, young man?
Conversation on it.
There we go.
Obviously, because you're in a public place, and obviously you've got the train station.
This must be like the special unit.
If it's above a certain
Myself, I'm on an emergency response team.
Yeah, this is definitely some sort of special unit. You three.
When you're saying special, is that another derogatory term, or?
percent sure. I just want to ask you, that's all, mate.
Just my opinion. What do I know?
I know. God forbid I share my opinion, though.
No, you can.
No, I'm not allowed, unfortunately.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, I wish.
So are we done here?
I already said that before. Yet you've come over to speak to me again, and then zoomed in on me, which I found a bit. And what's your intention with your footage?
Just use it for my own recreation.
Okay. And do I have any access rights to that, bearing in mind you're filming myself and asking for my identity?
No.
No?
We had that conversation.
So if I don't give you permission to show my face in anything, you have to blur it out, don't you?
No, I don't.
I think you do. Because you have to ask if you're happy for me to be filmed, especially if you're going to publicise it
You're
to the public.
in public.
I think you need to understand things a bit better. So if I don't give you consent to show my face, you need to blur it out.
No, I don't.
No?
No, that's not how it works.
This exchange highlights an important legal distinction about filming in public. In the UK, people, particularly police officers performing their duties in public, generally have a limited expectation of privacy while carrying out official functions in publicly accessible places. The auditor also argues that, as a private individual recording for personal or journalistic purposes, his activities are not automatically governed in the same way as organizations processing personal data under UK GDPR. Whether footage must be blurred or consent obtained depends on the specific circumstances, and there is no general legal requirement to blur police officers simply because they are filmed in public. The officer's comments appear to confuse data protection principles with the laws surrounding public photography and recording. When misunderstandings arise over issues such as police powers, drone regulations, or filming rights, they can quickly undermine public confidence and turn a routine interaction into an unnecessary dispute.
I'm not subject to data protection.
But if you're
And you're in a
sharing
public
images
place.
of people-
You're in a public place. If you're concerned about your, face being put online, then you would wear a mask.
I'll be honest, if I was
You'd have to
concerned
secure your
about
own
that,
identity.
there'd be quite a few issues, wouldn't there?
Like what?
Well, I'd be in the wrong job for starters.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. The thing is, we're asking questions every now and then. Do you not like tattoos?
I do. No, I've got tattoos myself.
And you've got piercings yourself as well, haven't you? Do you wear jewellery?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I'm not at
Why
work.
point me out?
Because I'm not at work.
So when you work, you don't have jewellery in, no?
Listen, I don't really care. It's just a lot of people have that opinion, so it's just something I pointed out.
Times have changed, haven't they, young man? Policies have changed, such as we now can have visible tattoos, can't we? As long as they're not derogative, as long as they're not racist, as long as they're not offensive. We may now have
I'm
tattoos.
sorry if I hurt your feelings, innit?
You haven't hurt my feelings.
Why are you bringing it up again?
Well, because you seem to make a point of trying to hurt our feelings.
No, I'm not. I just pointed it out because people have that opinion. I couldn't really care less.
The conversation returns to the earlier comments about the officer's tattoos, even though the discussion had already moved on. Rather than letting the remark go, the officer suggests the auditor was trying to offend him personally. Whether people agree with the auditor's opinion or not, expressing a lawful opinion about the appearance of a public official is generally different from making threats or engaging in abusive conduct. At this stage, the exchange appears to become more personal than professional. Effective policing often requires officers to remain composed, avoid taking comments personally, and keep the focus on the facts of the interaction. When emotions begin to shape the conversation, it can distract from the objective and professional standards that the public expects from those exercising police authority.
It's nice that you speak for the people.
I don't speak for anyone. I just point it out and let people form their own
So
opinion.
what do you do for work apart from being an expert cameraman?
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you.
Can't tell me, is it secret?
It's a secret. I don't need to tell you.
How long are you staying here for?
As long as I like.
Until you get bored.
Until you stop talking and leave.
I doubt you'll be leaving the same time as me.
Oh, you asked, I answered.
No.
As soon as you get back in there, we'll probably leave.
Okay, we'll see.
Hopefully, this has all been good for everyone, yeah? Have you
Your
got something out of
interaction
it?
has been very pleasant.
Have you
Thank
got
you
something
very
out of
much.
it yourself?
Sorry?
Have you got something out of it? There you go, great.
I'm being nosy. What's the one? Is that just a camera into a USB stick, a live stream one?
No,
What's that one?
it's just simply it records onto the SD card, but it's got a built-in gimbal.
That's cool.
Yeah. And like when you zoomed in, I could
I'll be
zoom in
nosy.
like that as well.
Have a look.
Yeah, of course, it's only on a little screen.
I like that.
But you can zoom in and
Much
out.
better than an iPhone, isn't it?
Well, they can do live streaming. This
I
can't.
know they can.
Oh, that's true, yeah. That's true.
So have we satisfied your suspicion?
You've been very pleasant when we've spoken to you. Thank you very much. Now listen, I need to inform you because I know you got a bit upset a minute ago, didn't you, when we first started speaking to you? That you've already had police officers speak to you and approach you today, yes? Obviously, if you are stood outside a police building, I can't say that my other colleagues or even myself a bit later might not come and speak to you again.
It's always
okay?
a pleasure.
I know it is, but obviously for your companion in today's little activities, he didn't seem very pleasant with the fact that more police were coming to speak to him. So I may get to see you later. Although you said you're going to leave when I go in, aren't you?
That's
what you
right,
said.
that's
So
right.
We'll see. All right, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye now. Get ready.
You're dismissed.
Oh, thanks. Can I go home?
I had to throw it in there.
That brings us to the end of this breakdown. Encounters like this demonstrate how quickly routine interactions can become unnecessarily confrontational when legal knowledge, professionalism, or self-control begin to give way to emotion. One thing video evidence does particularly well is preserve events as they unfold, allowing the public to examine not only what was said, but how both sides conducted themselves under pressure. Transparency remains one of the strongest tools for building accountability and public confidence in policing. If you found this analysis informative, leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to UK Police Files for more in-depth breakdowns of real police encounters and the laws that govern them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.